Great game. Game ball winner. I think he's coming in right now. I think I should clap it up for him.
That's why I like the good old days, you know, the throwbacks of yore where you could trust, you know, the internet and the images, because, you know, it is pretty detailed. That, you know, I do live in that area, but, I mean, AI, right?
So that doesn't answer the question.
What? I mean,
Was it you?
Are you confirming it?
I mean, I live in that area. AI is real. That's what I got for you.
We learned on quarterback that you dabbled with the piano as you were coming back from your wrist injury. Have you done anything outside the box to rehab a toe?
Nah, not really. A lot of piano being played in my free time these days.
Can you hit the
A
pedals?
lot more free time than anticipated. So, what did you say?
If you hit the pedals with your toe
Oh,
on the piano.
yeah. I've been doing that. Yeah.
Wasn't here the last time that Dan Campbell was the play caller. How funny was seeing him with the glasses?
No, it was kind of funny seeing him with the glasses, for sure. It's like my first time or second time maybe seeing him with the glasses. It's a different look for sure.
21 days from today would be 4 days after Thanksgiving. How meaningful would it be to, given your history in Baltimore, being a division game, to come back for that game?
Very.
Is that your target?
We'll see. We'll see how these next couple weeks go. Pittsburgh's 5-4 at this point. We play them this week, so you know everything is still there in front of us. It's very rare that our division looks like this, but it does this year, and so you know I think we'll be at least in it until the end.
It's fair to say with the wild cards that the best path forward would be winning the North. And
I think it would be very difficult for us to be a wild card team at this point. Obviously, a lot of football to be played, but you know, I think that's difficult. I think our best path would be win the division.
Do you have a special shoe or anything in the shoe to protect your toe?
Yes.
Your foot was
It's an ongoing process. We're figuring out what works for me. You know, I have to have a lot of hardware in there to protect it. So there's been a lot that has gone into that. Yeah.
When you came back off the calf, I think you, in hindsight, I think in the offseason, you said probably came back a little too early from that. How do you go back and, having been through that experience, how did you put that into context for the toe and maybe what that might look like with
Yeah, I think muscle injuries are different from ligament injuries, and you know, I've been through all of them. Know how to handle them.
Brian, are you worried about your job at 2-8?
Yeah, I'm just focused on, you know, these guys in the locker room. You know, it's another tough loss.
Why do you so believe that?
I believe in the guys we have, people in the room, coaches and players. But we lost another tough one, Connor. So we got to start doing it.
I understand you guys are 5-3-1, still have a
Sure.
playoff spot right now, and you're going to say you're always coaching for your job, but you don't have a long-term extension. With the way things have gone this season, do you think you're coaching for your job?
I'm not. I'll leave that for everybody else to decide. I'll just focus on the day-to-day and trying to do. I feel like you're always coaching for everything in this league. You know, that's just my mindset. It's always been that way. You know, you can't ever exhale. You got to always be pushing, and that's just my mindset. So. And that will be my mindset until they tell me not to coach anymore.
to move the chains on third down other than DK. It's their job to do so when we do. We've done a better job of that in the past in other games than we did on Saturday. The results speak for itself. Every game unfolds a little bit differently. I try to put together a plan in totality to engineer a victory regardless of circumstances, and sometimes some of those discussions are best had when you're there. You can waste a lot of time pondering hypotheticals.
I got to be better. I'd be better in the protection game, in the pass game, in the run game, all of it. You know, it's anytime you turn it over 3 times, 2 in the red zone, and really you could count that last one, you know, driving, kind of going into the red zone. So that's a recipe for disaster.
You know, I get the frustration, but we've got to find a way to channel our frustration, better or different than that, like a penalties or an actions that, hurt our team. That part, it obviously addressed it hard at halftime about our poise and what it's got to look like and where it goes. And so to see that happen, okay, that's good. But I don't know what the difference in penalties, all those things, man, that can't happen. We're margins are here. And so when you make it harder, that takes away from it. So the frustration is not an excuse, I guess, that I'm trying to say, Nikki.
The way that Caleb made plays with his feet in the fourth quarter, especially.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, he looks like a Houdini back there in the backfield because, like I said, that's a really good pass rushing front that they've given a lot of teams fits. I think Burns is leading the NFL in sacks, and so there are times where he's trying to escape and making some things happen. He had a couple throws down the field, but like you said, over 50 yards again rushing for the second week in a row. And I thought in the fourth quarter there, we really needed that as a shot in the arm to end up winning that ball game. So credit to him.
A lot of reports that other teams tried to trade for you and Jalen Waddle. Interim GM Champ Kelly decided not to trade you guys. How do you feel about that?
I feel good, man. Like I said, I want to be here. No matter our record, this is where I want to be. And I was glad, neither one of us is gone. So, like you say, since I came to lead this, I think I played them like 5-6 times. Like you say, since I came to lead this, 6 times playing them. I think I played them first win. So 5-6 times. Like it's great, especially my 6 times. It shows that first win. So the other times that we played them, it's great, especially like you say, it just shows that the other times that we played them, when it was close and when we did get the ball, it just comes to the little things and us knowing okay, we can get over this hump. And I feel like today that's what we did.
I know I think it's pretty obvious from the play. They didn't believe that their season was over. That's difficult to do when everyone's talking to you about the season being over, unless it's not difficult because you choose to focus on the right stuff, and then you can have efforts like that. And then the National Football League is all about all right, so then you have that window of celebration. But then no one cares, and you're back to work facing another opponent. So
there were a lot of reports that other teams tried to trade for you and Jalen Waddle. Champ Kelly decided not to trade you guys. How do you feel about that?
I feel good, man. Like I said, I want to be here. No matter our record, this is where I want to be. And I was glad, neither one of us is gone. So
we're up 3, and I would have liked to be in a little closer to kick a field goal, but the closer we would have got, the more. Again, you play every situation a little bit differently, but I think it was into the wind on that one. I knew the kick would have to be a little bit lower trajectory of a kick on that particular one. I got a lot of faith in our offense. It didn't work out on this one, we just didn't get it. But the decision, I stand put on that decision. Especially being up 3, because you go up 6, they're still going to need a touchdown, but Hail Mary, everything like that. So we would have ended the game if we would have got that, and I got a lot of faith in our guys to be able to do that. But the reason I didn't kick the field goal again, being up 3, and also just this trajectory into the wind there on that particular one.